Hey everyone, welcome. This is Deanna, and with me is George.
Hi, everyone. Good to be here.
Um, I am Deanna Goodson. I'm a life coach, certified life coach, and I work specifically with health and wellness. Um, I work with a variety of different clients, and I really like helping clients transform their lives. And George and I were peer coaches. We met through Facebook. He's in Africa, I'm in the US. The magic of Facebook brings the world
Yeah,
together.
true.
We kind of got together just to kind of help each other out, and we started talking about these different concepts about the human experience. And it's something that he works on in his coaching. He'll tell you a little bit more in a second. It's something that now I'm starting to work into my coaching because I really feel that it's going to be very beneficial for people to see that they are whole and well already, and that's going to be a great big aha moment for clients that I have. So I'll let you take it, George, and tell a little bit about the kind of coaching you do.
Awesome. Hello once again. My name is George Ebe. I am a certified leadership coach, also a transformative coach. My the work I do, the basis of the work I do with my clients is transformative in nature because I believe that there's a single major problem that most of the clients that come to me um, for coaching have, and that is that we tend to have an innocent misunderstanding of how our minds work, and because that is the premise, for every other thing that the client does or interprets as their experience, it seems to be a challenge, and once that misunderstanding is set right, the experience is a transformative experience. Most times the clients see their lives in a different light. So the circumstances may not have changed yet, but everything seems different. So my passion is helping people have the best experience of life possible by understanding how their minds work. Yeah. So I have had, like Deanna said, we met on Facebook, and we've been having um, wonderful conversations that have been very valuable for both of us. And we thought it wise to have them in a more public space and see how probably it could be impactful to you and to other people that will find these on the internet.
Yeah, some of the conversations that we've had have sort of helped me overcome some issues I've been having in my own life. For a while, I was thinking that I was flawed and I wasn't whole as I was. And then when, I had the aha moment, George kind of given it to me, and I was like, oh, yeah, okay, I'm good as I am. And things have started to look up and really feel better. And it makes me feel better in my life, in my coaching, and everything. And so this is something that has not only just personally changed me, I can see it changing my clients, and want to bring this to as many people as we possibly can. And, by making it available online, it's a good way to get an audience, hopefully,
Yeah.
of people who will be interested in this kind of conversation. So if you're wondering who we are specifically looking for, it really is for anybody and everybody. Anybody,
Absolutely.
especially people who are seeking already answers to questions that they may not have even asked yet. But the most important thing is that you are a human being and you are wanting to understand the human experience a little better, because that's all we're trying to do. So maybe it will resonate with you a little bit. Is there anything
Yeah.
you'd like to add, George?
Yeah, so for me, I think the you've said most of it, but I just wanted to make a distinction between um, the direction that we'll be looking in more in this conversation. So most of what is out there and what we're used to is we tend to seek application and how to's, how to do this, how to have um, whatever it is that we think will make us whole. Yeah. So in seeking applications, we sometimes tend to go on the hamster's wheel. So we keep going around the circles, you know, consuming a lot of content, but not really experiencing much in terms of transformation. And what we will be pointing out, hopefully, in later episodes, will be more about how it works, not necessarily how to do it or how you should do it. You will decide that for yourself. But essentially, it's how it works. So, what are the principles, the fundamental basis for how the mind works? That's what we'll be pointing out. And if you realize that for yourself, it is truly transformative. It opens up a whole new way of being in the world in every other aspect of life. So hopefully we'll be doing our best to point in a direction and trusting that our wonderful viewers will see
Mhm.
something that is meaningful to them and that will be impactful in their lives.
Yeah, so as far as format goes, we're not going to have a specific format. That's my dog in the background. I apologize. It's human. Ellie, please. Oh my. Okay, well, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's no real format to the sessions. It depends on the conversation we're having at the time. Sometimes we'll talk about stuff that our clients have brought up in session, of course, without using any confidential information. Sometimes we'll talk about something that's going on in our own lives because we are just humans living in the human experience and the human condition. And then there'll be times when we might talk about a particular principle and give you some implications to think about further on your own. So we just need you to have an open heart and an open mind and hopefully open ears because you're listening to my dog bark in the background. I apologize, but we did not plan her to do this right now. Um, so if you want to add anything, George, I'll mute myself for a second.
No, it's fine. I think your dog wants to have a piece of the conversation, doesn't want to be left out, so it's fine. Yeah, but pretty much um, it covers the most of the information for now. I think the most important thing is to, like you said, have an open mind and be, open to exploring possibilities, exploring or looking in the unknown and maybe seeing things that probably that may seem simple, but some of the things we might be eventually discussing might sound commonplace, might be things that you've probably heard, um, but maybe not in the way that we will be sharing them. So it's to not to come with a knowing mindset and saying, okay, I know this, I know this, I know that. To we're more open and receptive mindset, and hopefully um, allow it will allow a space for the transformation to occur from within. And it's not necessarily something we will do. It's something that will come from you, the viewer. So you will see what you see. all we'll be doing as best we can will be to point in a direction, and hopefully everything will take take effect from there.
I hope in the future that my dog doesn't start barking during our sessions, but her name is Elvira and she's a pug and she's very, very, very sensitive to the doorbell ringing, apparently.
Mm.
Um, but yes, George, it makes a wonderful point that we should have an open mind and an open heart and to not come with preconceived notions because we're hoping to give you a new way of looking at things, maybe one that you have never contemplated before, which would be really cool. And we look forward to talking more with you and sharing more with you. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you next week or in a couple of weeks. We don't know. It all depends on when the mood strikes.
Yeah, probably next week. I'll say
Probably.
next week for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
All right.
awesome.
Thank you, everyone.
So, yeah, bye.